Hey guys, excited to have you back on the Science of CBD podcast. Super excited to be with Gene again right now. Happy to talk to you guys too about all things CBD. Check out twinlabcbd.com, follow us, check out our newsletter, sign up for our newsletter, and make sure to share, comment, like all of our podcasts. We put these together based on what we know that you guys want to hear. So your comments and your questions are beyond helpful so that we can structure these each week to make sure that we're giving you the best content. Gene, as always, so good to have you. Gene is our professor of nutraceutical sciences at Huntington University and formulator of all of Twinlab products. So we like to call him our expert here, but he certainly is. So in the world of CBD, today is a really cool topic because a lot of people hear about all of the general benefits of CBD. This is for stress. This is for to help with sleep. I'm going to take this because I have some pain and inflammation. All true. CBD and phytocannabinoid products help with all of those things. But what if you don't necessarily feel that you have I don't want to say extreme case of one of those, but you don't have a ton of stress or a ton of pain? Does it make sense to take CBD on a regular basis? I guess just as a regular dietary supplement. So today we want to talk about CBD as a dietary supplement. Should people take it? Why should people take it? Besides just the common benefits that we hear so much about, is there any reason just to take CBD on a daily basis?
Okay, so in answering that question, I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay. Put me on the spot.
Yeah. Why would a person take a multivitamin on a regular basis? Give me a reason.
Okay. I take a multivitamin. A lot of people do. I take it personally because I don't believe that in the foods that I'm eating every day in my nutrition that I'm getting all the vitamins and minerals that I should on a daily basis.
And that's actually the number one reason. And it's true because according to the United States Department of Agriculture, only 10% of Americans actually eat a good diet. So everybody else could use some improvement in their diet. And as a result, they're not getting all of the vitamins and minerals they should be getting. Likewise, our ancestors really evolved on a diet that had a lot of plant foods, vegetables and the like. And those vegetables contain phytocannabinoids, all right? That's a regular part of, if you will, the nutrition in our diet. But if you're not getting all those plant foods and you're not getting sufficient amounts of them, you may not be getting enough phytocannabinoids. Now, there's things, common foods like broccoli, cabbage, peas, things like grapes, tea, chocolate.
Yeah.
And culinary herbs, things like oregano and basil and medicinal herbs like echinacea, all of them contain phytocannabinoids. And so if you're not getting enough of those things, guess what? Your diet is lacking. And that's really vital because those phytocannabinoids help to nourish your endocannabinoid system.
Okay, so I know we've talked about the endocannabinoid system in different podcasts. I don't think we've gone too much in depth with the endocannabinoid system, and I think it's really important to talk about it here in this context. So can you explain a little bit about the endocannabinoid system, what it is in our body, and why we need these external sources?
Sure. So the endocannabinoid system really consists of two major parts. The first part is a series of receptors throughout our body, and those receptors are present throughout all of our organs and systems and everything. The second part of it are the endocannabinoids themselves that our body produces, and those activate the receptors to do all the things that they're supposed to do. Now, the things that they're supposed to do include helping to sort of regulate all body systems. They're like a master system to regulate the others. So everything that you do, basically, how you feel, how you act, how everything that's going on in your body is regulated in some part by endocannabinoids. In fact, even things like prenatal development through sleep and everything you can possibly imagine is impacted by the endocannabinoid system, which needs to be nourished.
Okay, so then what's the direct connection then to the phytocannabinoids that we either are getting from our diet or supplementation?
Right, because they're not endocannabinoids. Endo means inside, your body's making them. Phyto is outside, and they are a different chemical structure. They aren't the same thing. But here's the deal. Inside of our body, in addition to the endocannabinoids, our body also makes some enzymes, and those enzymes can actually break down the endocannabinoids, and a little bit of that is fine. But if you get too much of that, you can actually develop something called endocannabinoid deficiency syndrome, and basically it means you just don't have enough endocannabinoids to activate the receptors and do all the things the body needs to do. This is where the phytocannabinoids come in, and this is why it's so important that we get them from our diet or other sources. What happens is as the enzyme comes and would break down our endocannabinoids, the phytocannabinoid gets in the way. And so the enzyme ends up breaking down the phytocannabinoid instead of the endocannabinoid. So now you can maintain better levels of endocannabinoids, and their effects can be longer, and you can get all the good effects. And that's what happened more with our ancestors when they ate all the plant foods, and they got all these. They kept a better balance of endocannabinoids because they were taking the phytocannabinoids that protected them. So in a very real way, those phytocannabinoids nourish the endocannabinoid system and make a huge difference in our life. And so that's really what it's all about.
All right, so then taking a phytocannabinoid supplement is sort of like taking a multivitamin.
Yes, so bringing it back to my question, it's like taking a multivitamin for your endocannabinoid system in a very real way. Yeah.
That's cool. Makes a lot of sense. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining. Let us know if you have any more questions about CBD as just a regular dietary supplement to take every day. And we want to hear from you. Like, share, comment, sign up for our newsletter, twinlabcbd.com. Thanks so much again for joining us, Gene.
You're welcome.
All right, see you guys soon.